it's interesting to see how you guys can like wear your heart on your sleeve. I think that's something that I probably need to do more. Like I just go on social media, post my sketch, like. But I'm going through a lot of. I thought of losing my mom back from Christmas. Fortunately, things have been getting better, but I'm still like on edge about that. At the same time, I'm trying to get back on the game of just creating content more.
Link Acentus.
It's just kind of hard to balance.
Gang banging. Gang banging.
If we don't have each other, oh, baby, what you gonna do? We don't have each other. Okay, well, God bless you, but what's going on? Oh, you can't get sick on your time off.
I was just thinking about how I never have pimples, and then when I did church, I had a humongous pimple.
It was big
the whole time.
It
that was the guest star.
And I haven't had a doggone pimple since.
That was the guest star.
Smoking that smoke. Doing that dope. Gang banging. Gang banging.
What age?
Did you watch You People? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, because we're actually going to talk about it on TBTV too. And he talks about it. I was like, oh, every podcast is going to get a little bit of this.
Okay, I won't talk about that as much.
No, we can talk about it. Listen, Melissa will have, if she didn't already talk about it on Gin and Juice, she'll have an opportunity to talk about it on TBTV too. Smoking that dope, doing that coke. Smoking that smoke, doing the dope. Here, I'm sending you that. And you don't have each other. Baby. Like he was petting a cat.
You just text me that?
Yeah.
You have Victory's work phone? Or is that just your phone?
It's my Victory just sent it from. Oh, did she just send it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you should have it in the TBTV chat.
Oh, y'all both sent it.
Mm-hmm.
Gang banging. How's she like in LA?
She's liking it more now that she's finding her friend group. She's finally listening to her aunt.
What'd you tell her?
To lean on the shield, meaning
Deltas and stuff?
yeah. That was
So
like
that's a good way to get stuff going.
that's why majority of my friends here are deltas. That's how I made my friends in the beginning.
That's why you cross the burning sands.
100%. Also to make an impact.
Also
Because
that
it
too.
takes over 300,000 of us to do only a eighth of what Mr. Beast did in one video. So yeah.
Biscuits with sweet butter and strawberry jam. Sign me up for a Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the roll. I've been blessed since the Lord has lifted me. I want to be glad. Right when Jesus comes. Sign me up, sign me up. Oh, Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the roll. I'm in love. Since the Lord has lifted me, I won't be there. Ready when Jesus comes. You know that, Joshy?
No,
I'm at your church.
they didn't sing that at the iglesia.
That's the iglesia.
I don't know what that was so funny to me, Calvin, but it was.
What did you kidding?
Funny to me, Calvin.
Oh, so you just gonna keep on doing the run. Do it again. Funny to me.
Calvin. Is
Ah!
this Arnold Palmer Sweet? Do you know? Have you ever had this place?
I've never eaten here before in my life. Don't know what it tastes like.
Oh, they sell wine.
They still wine. That's gonna
Beer.
be just fine.
Hefeweizen.
Whoa. Me and Marcus started back working out yesterday.
Oh, nice. We're starting back on Monday. Are you excited?
Me? Working
Yeah.
out? Yes. Yes. To get my body where I want it to be is the most exciting thing ever. Now, can't wait till I actually can tell that that's what's happening. Right now.
Do 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 do.
I need to upload this vlog. Let me do that real quick.
Hey, John, I'm gonna pass on food because I have to leave at 11:30.
Okay, sir.
Looked scrumptious though.
I understand.
I don't think I've been there.
I did a horrible job of putting on lipstick. Why didn't nobody tell me? Why did y'all say something?
I didn't get to analyze.
Gentlemen, y'all are like, Angel, you could do better.
Ew.
Did I tell you, E wished Marcus a happy birthday in the comments and put dash Jasmine?
Did he?
No,
That's
Marcus,
hilarious.
She was like dash Jasmine. He was like, look. I was like, the fact that she is fully accepted.
She's a
funny.
team player.
That you call her. He was like, I know her by her real name. He was like, but Jasmine.
She'll never respect him, but she plays with a joke. I'm just kidding.
He'll be like, that's understandable. That's reasonable. Is everybody
Gang banging.
enjoying the tour still?
Oh, yes. Now that we're going to real cities.
Oh,
What do you, huh?
We gotta go back to Nashville as friends.
Nashville was a good time. I had a great time.
Well, what did you all do? Y'all went to the distillery, or
We
did
did.
y'all?
We
No.
didn't even get to do that. We're gonna save it for you.
Oh, what did y'all? So what did y'all do? What made it so fun?
Just good times were had by all.
We walked
As a group?
Mm-hmm.
as a group.
Oh,
Tahir made it for half the walk,
To here
and then he did his
came-
own thing, which is we got 50%.
That's good. Me and Mel are both. I said, Mel, I feel like you are the younger me in a multiverse. We're both ABFF social media ambassadors.
I saw that. I thought
I
that
was
was
like-
interesting.
She said, "You know what's funny?" She said, "I realized you weren't able to do the tour because of a Black Lady sketch show. So, and I auditioned for that too." And she was like, "But I didn't get it." She was like, "So it worked out." Quit the tour long before.
You almost made me spit.
You are going to be able to do this regardless of whether or not I booked it off, love. I said, I fully quit.
Do you have any idea when that comes out?
Sometime in the spring.
I want to watch it now.
Me too.
I'm gonna hit Robin. Send me some early cuts.
Send me some cuts.
Yeah, remember I did that one episode, and for that reason, I want to see roughs.
I want to see what's. I feel like HBO, since I wrote the sketches that they took from people,
Right.
HBO respects me in that type of way.
Do.
We have a pre-roll.
Gang banging. Gang banging.
Come on.
We only have 2.
I know. And so that means as soon as I get the first spot went off, I don't have to focus as hard. That's what I feel like. I can breathe. It's almost like rolling down your spank. It's like, oh, okay, now we can have a good
Oh
time.
my god.
That's one thing y'all should be very happy about is that it's not
I wear Spanx.
that is not culturally made normal for you to bind up your body.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Everybody got in the order. Is this not going there? What did I do? Hold on. I did. Okay. Let me get out of there. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. You guys, we're getting ready to start. Here's the thing. Kevin's here. Josh is here. And I'm pretty sure the people are in the building. So I'm about to do this pre-roll and then we starting. I just have to find where the hell I put it. Sorry, guys. Who's that whispering?
Ambria.
She does have a very soft voice.
She's
Also super duper funny.
very funny.
That's your voice. Mute. All right, y'all ready for me to read this pre-roll?
Mm-hmm.
All righty, here we go.
Open.
Ready? Joshua?
Yes,
Can I
ma'am.
go ahead? Okay.
Mhm.
What's the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up? Is it checking your credit score? I didn't think so. At Chime, that's exactly what they do. With their secured Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card, you can start to build with your own money. Chime reports your payments to credit bureaus to help you build credit over time. Their members see an increase of 30 points on average. All of this with no annual fee, large security deposits, or credit checks to apply. So, start your credit journey with Chime. Sign up takes only 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/SK.
SK.
That's chime.com/SK.
SK.
The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by Stride Bank NA pursuant to the license from Visa USA. Chime checking account and $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply for the secure Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card. Regular on have a positive impact on your credit score. Score may vary, and some users' scores may not improve. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply, except at MoneyPass ATMs in a 7-Eleven or any Allpoint or Visa Alliance ATM.
Hold on, the video went
Yeah, I
out.
think it's not working. It says chat's disconnected. I think it's the Wi-Fi from the wind.
You know, we
Okay,
sometimes
Mecca.
have technical difficulties, like my tongue did just in.
It says looking for networks.
I see me.
It just came back in.
I just took it off the Wi-Fi. I did the hard line.
You did?
Yeah. Let's see if that worked. Because sometimes I'll leave them both on and then it
We
just
can see
switches
y'all.
between what works best. But I just changed that.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool.
I see the chat.
Oh, it's not refreshing.
Yeah. I see people going. I can see and hear. Some people saying the sound is a mess. Yeah, my chat is
Okay. Well, if you guys can see it.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
They just said it's choppy.
Go out and come back in or refresh.
Happy birthday, Mahalia Barnes. So this is not usual. This is more of a is this going to cause an argument type of thing where technical difficulties just slow us down. All right. I'll see you later, vlog. Yes, this is a Black History Month dress. From Target. You're very welcome. Oh Jesus!
Just skipping for
Happy
you guys.
birthday, Kaylin. It just
no.
got
Oh, now it
pixel.
just got pixelated. I'm gonna give it 3 minutes. Nothing's happening on the hardwire, right?
No, it's. I mean, the hardwire is the best signal. It's green over there.
I mean, but we're connected to this. Me and you are connected to this
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. So
Are you on the 5G or the regular or 2?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm on the 2. Should I be on the 5?
2.0 5G or 2.0 G?
2.0G.
I'm on the 5, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh well, we gotta go. And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to His Thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She's
That chick Angel.
welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button, smash that notification button. Bangers, 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 all 2023. It is the last full week to vote for me, Kevin, for NAACP Image Awards Outstanding Social Comedian Instagram of the World of the Year. Okay?
This the last week?
The last full week.
When's the awards?
Oh, you know what? The awards are next February 24th or something.
Why are there 3 weeks before?
But the voting ends. Oh no, the voting ends next week. Sorry. Voting ends next week.
No, I was like, I could have
I don't
sworn
know
it was
why
like
last year the
10th or
voting thing was so short.
or
Or was it?
It was shorter. Thank you. I was like, where the hell is my tea? Thank you.
But anyway, y'all vote for me. I don't know. I'm running out of creative ways to do it.
When
Just
are we
vote for
supposed to
me
be doing our videos that you asked us to do?
today. We need to do them today. I need to get them out this week. So Angel, anything?
Vote for my friend Kev on stage for the NAACP Image Award Social Influencer of the Year. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Oh no, I do have something. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
And if you're in Los Angeles, my short film is premiering in the Pan African Film Festival next week.
Really?
The film is called Look Back at It by Felicia Pride, starring your girl, That Chick.
Regular people can go?
Mhm.
I want to go. I want to watch.
You could come watch.
Is it how many showings?
I gotta look. Or you could come to the screening at UTA.
United
the
Talent
screening?
Agency?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
When's the screening?
It's next Thursday.
Sign me up
In the
for the
evening.
short film screening. Okay. Congratulations to you, Angel.
Thank
God
you.
bless you and your family. All right. Now, this story we were going to cover on our bonus episode, but I wanted to have enough time. And we was talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
But last week, the feds announced a massive takedown of a fraudulent nursing diploma scheme.
Saboteur.
The crime, the crime ring allegedly sold more than 7,600
Jesus.
bogus nursing certificates. As first reported by ABC News, officials said the scheme involved peddling more than $100 million
Woo! That
worth of
sounds like a good
bogus
business plan.
Man.
nursing diplomas and transcripts over the course of several years. Fake credentials were sold to help thousands of people take shortcuts towards becoming licensed practicing nurses. The licenses were going for upwards of $15,000.
Jeez.
They didn't make sure you so let me back up. Let me read it. Officials said the forged diplomas and transcripts were sold from what had been accredited schools to aspiring nurses in order to help candidates bypass the qualifying requirements necessary to sit in for National Nursing Board exam. Although they still had to take the exam, the bogus credentials allowed them to skip vital steps of the competency and licensure process, officials said. And once licensed, those individuals were able to find a job in the healthcare field. They were only found out because the 3 schools participating test scores were so much lower than the rest of the schools that they were like, what is going on at these 3 schools?
Yeah.
And they went over there and it was a pay for play thing. All right.
Yeah.
The sweeping enforcement action spanned 5 states: Florida, New York, New Jersey, Texas, and Delaware. Resulted in more than 24 criminal wire fraud and wire fraud conspiracy charges against 25 individuals.
God dang.
My question is, what are your first thoughts, Angel?
This was a great idea, is the first thought. Like, I can't even wrap my brain around how in the world you think, you know what? They need more nurses in the world. Like, I took a business class one time to get out of paying my student loans at a community college, because you can put them in forbearance if you take 2 classes at a community college. So I was like, I'm gonna take a business class. And they were like, at any point in time in the world, when there is some sort of travesty, there's always someone who's making money.
Always.
And during the
when
pandemic,
there's blood in the streets, buy property.
There you go. So during the pandemic, what we out of? Nursing staff. How about we make people nurses? How can we do that? Help them become nurses sooner. This is entrepreneurship at its best. And I don't trust the medical system anyway, so it wouldn't have bothered me none. I don't trust nothing they tell me.
That's the first thing I thought of.
They don't wear their badges. They don't wear their certificates around their neck when they come in.
They don't.
They wear a little name tag. It says RN.
They don't.
Mhm.
And people, especially black women, be complaining about nursing staff. The doggone X video. Remember the nursing X? When
No.
it was like, my
Oh,
X is when y'all
X.
come in, ask
Uh-huh.
for stuff.
Yeah. They got
Did y'all go to school or did y'all pay to play?
They pay
And
to
the
play.
thing, my first thought, I had 2 first thoughts, Angel.
Tell
So
me.
I guess one would be a second thought. My first thought is, this is why people be dying.
Uh-huh.
Because you ain't going through the proper protocol to be up in here.
Yeah.
And you just found a way to pass the test, but you ain't been tried and tested.
They just Googling stuff. You hurting? Let me see
Yeah.
what Wikipedia say. Go
They
ahead.
going to WebMD. And the second thing is, how do you go back and find everybody?
That's what
Are they
do.
losing their job? Like, what happens to all? I get they caught the people who like
They're
profit
coming
off it.
through 10,000 diplomas.
They got to go and
That's
get
what
their
it
people.
says. They found 7,600 that were fake. 10,000 of them they have been combing through, though.
So now, are you fired? Do you have to go back?
I'm sure there's
Are you
criminal
banned?
charges. I'm sure there are criminal charges.
Lord.
Yeah. Like, you probably ain't nobody about to hire you. Wait a minute, was you one of them? Let me see where your certificate from. How come you got 2 diplomas from nursing
But the
school?
thing is, if that was an accredited school at one time, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you went there and really got it,
Mhm.
and then Josh went there and really got it, and then I went there and paid the 15.
You wouldn't know.
How would they know who paid? Do they have receipts of who know? Like, were there real diplomas mixed in with the fakes?
There was probably a time, since the schools were at once accredited.
Yeah.
They're no longer accredited. Probably this scheme started after the accreditation was lost.
For sure.
So they are probably looking at timeline
Yeah.
of anybody who received a diploma, let's say in the last 3 years. We gonna check, we gonna see what you actually know.
Yeah.
If you dumb like everybody else, we already know what you did. if you talking about where is the tibula, if you don't know where that is, okay.
What is bones? So I was talking to a doctor one time and I asked them, I was like, do y'all ever go on WebMD? And she laughed, but she was like, low-key, there is a website for doctors. Regular people don't have access to it, but it is like,
I watched that episode of Aska
yes.
because I remember y'all didn't realize she was saying the website name. I forgot what she said it was, and y'all were
Take
like,
it down, Josh. We don't want nobody in trouble.
no, but that's what doctors like. There are so many things that can happen to the human body, hundreds of thousands of things. There is no way they have all of that information stored up in their head.
No.
There's just no way.
No. They've
So-
got to be like, but that's what I did. Like, why I'm coughing. And then they in the back like, why he's coughing.
We don't be wrong. But the thing is, a lot of times we don't be wrong. There are people who aren't mentally well that go off on the deep end.
Yep.
But for the most part, we do not be wrong. I remember I thought my son had a ringworm. And I went and the woman was like, nah, that's not what it is. And I was like, you sure? She was like, yeah, it's just I forgot what she said. It was on his scalp. Sure enough, the boy he sat next to on the bus ended up having to go to the doctor for the same thing. They were like, it's ringworm. I said, I knew what the hell it was. I knew what it looked like. It looked like the dirty kid disease of ringworm.
I had ringworm. They made me put -7 on my wrist.
It was on your wrist.
It was the scar's gone. I had the scar for many years.
Scars were gone.
My,
I didn't know I was healed until now. I had mesothelioma.
my child had it on his scalp, and they were like, "You should let it breathe." I said, "No, I'm not."
Let it breathe.
I put a do-rag. He had to wear a do-rag to school. A do-rag. He was like, "I don't want to wear it." I said, "I don't care." And when I tell you I slathered that thing with medication and then put anointing oil on top of it. Listen.
You sent that baby to school with medicine, extra virgin Pompeii,
Yes, I
and a
did.
do-rag.
In a do-rag. And I got a bunch of different do-rags just to match his outfits.
How old was he?
In elementary, very young.
Was this the time where do-rags were completely acceptable to wear
They
outside
were
the house?
never acceptable at any school that any of my children have been to. We do not attend schools where do-rags are known or worn. And I was like, well, you're going to learn how to wear one today. Absolutely. Kevin, speaking of do-rags, so obviously you are loving your look in these hats.
Oh, I'm an artist. This is my acoustic guitar beanie. I wore it last week because I had a little bit of red in there.
Mhm.
And then this week I said, I got a little bit of red.
I mean,
all I need is the earring.
why don't you get your ear pierced?
I thought about it.
That if you win NAACP Image Awards, get your ear pierced.
I'm gonna get a dangly earring with the cross, and I'm gonna have a new podcast where I disrespect black women because that's what
Yes.
they are. Dangly earrings.
That's all you need.
They're gonna drive around in your car.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna work on an album,
Mm-hmm.
or they're gonna be on a podcast, or they gonna play church music.
Mm-hmm.
And then also go on the road for secular artists.
Now, do you have a denim vest with no sleeve, like a denim jacket where the sleeves are off, where it looks
I
the
can
stress?
do that.
Because you need
But
it.
that's what I wore when I got roasted at all day.
I was gonna say you used to.
That was I wore
Okay,
I wore the denim,
pull
and
it back out.
I've been so afraid.
You can't be afraid with the hat on.
Nah.
There's no
This
more
is
fear.
my Marvin Gaye honorary beanie
Honorary.
because he used to wear. I look good with beanies.
I can't listen. I can tell you enjoy how you look in a beanie.
When I said, did you get a fit off, Cam? You did. And then I left. I love beanies. Also, it's kind of cold in LA today. I don't know what's
Listen.
going on. The wind is back.
Listen,
Easterlies. That's
Dog.
why we flew in over the water because the wind was coming from the other side. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I was asleep.
I was gonna say
I
you
was
was
in
asleep.
awe. That's why I made like 6 little clips from it.
By the way, it's funny. By the way, there was an earthquake last week,
I heard
and
about it.
Monty thought we lost our life.
Oh, because
He was barking at the world.
Oh, that might have been why Lottie was barking. We didn't know. We were
I
like,
wish-
shut up.
Ouch!
I am from Iowa.
That dog was terrified. I thought somebody was in the house. Melissa was like, "It's an earthquake. I sleep naked. So if you rob me, you're gonna have to see meat and steal." She was like, "It's an earthquake," and I was like, "Oh." And sure enough, you go on Twitter, and you live in LA, and there's an earthquake in the middle of the night. Everybody will always be like, "Did y'all feel that? Was it earthquake? Was it earthquake? Was it earthquake?" And it was earthquake.
I found out on Facebook a week after because I don't go on Facebook because
On
I
Twitter?
am still young.
You didn't feel it in the moment. You finding out on Facebook a week after is the
That's
most
accurate.
42-year-old thing.
I was like, because people were like, "Oh yeah, such and such." You didn't see that on Facebook. I was like, "Y'all know I don't go on Facebook. I still got some youthfulness to me." So then I was like, "You know what? Let me go on Facebook and catch up." And somebody was like, "Oh, not another one." And this was a week ago. And I was like, "Who died?" Is what I thought. Some celebrity died. And then everybody's comments underneath that post, I was like, "We had an earthquake."
When I tell you I was asleep,
I was in
I
that
bet.
bed. And then I was just
asleep
up after
well.
that.
Oh no,
I
I slept through it.
Did you?
Yes, which is crazy because normally, like, I feel every earthquake. At least
Yes.
a little bit, I'll be like, "What was that?" And then you go check Twitter, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
confirmed. It's an earthquake because everybody's tweeting earthquake."
I was just awake after that.
Oh,
Because then
man.
I start thinking like, bro, the earth just be running
Moving.
into each other.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
just be moving and shifting, and there ain't nothing we could do about it.
Oh no,
And one time it's gonna be aggressive.
Mhm.
Like I seen a crazy earthquake when I was in high school. I talked about it. Who's that?
I'm just knocking on wood, man. I just
Oh, that ain't well, that's Pressed. So you got to knock twice.
That's why I hit the drywall first.
Oh,
I didn't know
cool.
what that was, and this might be.
When I was in
closet.
high school, we had one, and the ground was like this, and I was like literally
like liquid.
saw-
like
I saw that
ocean.
here.
And I was looking, I was like, this is not right. This should not be. I should not see cement going like this. And then it stopped, and it was just like,
During the midst of the pandemic, I want to say it was 2020. It was either 2020 or 2019 because I can't remember if I was pregnant or not. We were sitting outside with I don't remember what friend was outside with us, and I remember looking and seeing the cars on the street move up. And
I seen
down,
that too.
move up and down. And I was like, "Hold on,
That's
there
not
is
right.
an earthquake happening right now."
Ain't it weird to
Yeah.
see? It's like
It's surreal.
What's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio when they was walking on the outside?
Titanic,
No, it was like
Inception.
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 Seeing cars because we went
You
from
saw
high
it?
school. Me and Melissa was
I
in high
think
school.
so.
We went outside, and the Earth's still going.
Yeah.
And you see the same thing,
Yeah.
but then you see cars. And then it's like, this is dumb now, but after it stopped, I went out and touched the ground. Like, is you back regular?
It's still warm. It's like kept the sun's out.
I think that was like an 8.6.
I remember a couple years ago
Ooh.
there was a small one that I felt, but I remember because I was like at a standing table at Starbucks and I was working on something, and then I just felt myself start swaying because normally I'll sway like if I just want to move or whatever.
Mhm.
But I was like, wait, I'm not moving. I looked up in the the hanging lights were doing
Like,
this. And I
oh,
was
yeah.
like, wait.
Mhm.
I was
no.
like,
Oh no.
either too much coffee or something bad is happening.
I was
I don't
wrong. It was
mind.
6.8. It was a Nisqually earthquake,
I
February
was gonna say
2001.
8 something
It
just
was
sounds like
6.8.
destruction.
Yeah.
There was one time, like I don't mind the rolling earthquakes, even though those feel big, feel weird. It's the ones that are like jarring. I remember I was at 24-hour fitness early in the morning. It was like 6 a.m. working out. And it was the like type that it feels like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
And
I don't
remember,
like the ones that sound like they're knocking on something.
Yes, I remember tweeting. I was like, it sounds like Jesus fell down the steps. It sounds like he got up, and it was like, I was like, somebody help him up.
Given all the types of natural disasters in the United States, I think on the West Coast you have earthquakes for the most part and wildfires.
Mhm.
In the Midwest, you can have blizzards.
Tornadoes.
In the Midwest, you can have tornadoes. Texas, Oklahoma, East Coast, you can have hurricanes. Given all of them, what would you rather have?
Tornado.
Tornado.
Tornado,
Yeah.
man. I'll see it come down. And I just go like this.
There you go.
That's
there
it.
you go. That's it.
John said that like that was all people haven't been doing.
Yeah, man. They got shelters.
He hit the little Kim. The thing I do, given all the worst, what I don't like about earthquakes is there's no warning. Tornado and hurricane and blizzard.
They gonna tell you they coming.
You know,
Mhm.
usually wildfire and earthquake. Earthquake, you don't know you're in a natural disaster until you are. But the worst of the worst, if you get a real bad earthquake, it's gonna be very
Well,
bad.
sometimes the weather leads up to it, but our weather's been crazy for 2 months.
Yeah, it has.
Sometimes it gets like
Leads up to an
windy like-
earthquake
yeah.
or wildfire.
I don't know, earthquake. I mean, wildfire is like dry heat.
Yeah,
and winds.
you know when we're in fire weather
Mhm.
with the wind and stuff. But yeah, earthquakes don't RSVP like the rest of the weather.
No, most of them
Every
just
all
pull
the
up.
rest of them, they RSVP. We can see the hurricane out on the water.
Yeah.
The bomb
And we-
cyclone that we had, that
Yeah.
cloud was going like this for 3 weeks.
Right. But earthquakes just show up unannounced
Yep.
with sometimes with a +2, and you like, now God dang it.
Aftershocks.
Right. You like, now listen. Because the thing is we can't prepare.
You can't prepare. And the hurricanes be leaving some damage, tornadoes be leaving some damage, but a very bad earthquake is structural, like buildings can fall
Catastrophic.
Yes.
down. It can be catastrophic. We just don't have the very bad ones that often. But if you have the worst of the worst,
Well, to be fair though, I'd put hurricanes. I think I'd put hurricanes above earthquakes.
for damage,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Most of the hurricanes are bad, but if we ever have the worst of the worst earthquake, I think that can be more catastrophic.
we'll be 100 feet underground.
Right, like freeways will crack and
Mhm.
fall. Like
Bridges would
The
come
Rock's
down.
done it in one of his movies.
He did.
was it 2012 or San Andreas?
San Andreas.
I skip most of
The
Rock
Rock and an
Vegas.
earthquake. Yeah.
He actually went to the San Andreas fault, grabbed each side,
And pulled it
stopped-
together.
Stop the earthquake with his bare
Natural
hands.
disasters listen, we might have to stop talking about it because I'll start having a panic attack. And I don't think either one of you all can deal with me.
We don't.
Y'all gonna have to call Marcus because I'll be out here crying my eyeballs out. But natural disasters also help me make sure I'm prepared for if I decide to leave this earth or the earth decides to make me leave it in an untimely manner. And that is why I have life insurance. It just gives me a peace of mind to know that my family is taken care of and that my loved ones won't have to worry about a lot of different financial things. And we chose Policy Genius when getting our life insurance.
Oh, yes. Good choice.
And yes, we all hope that we never need life insurance, but mortgage payments, childcare, and other expenses don't disappear when you're gone. Life insurance through your workplace may not offer enough protection for your family needs, and it won't follow you if you leave your job. Since life insurance typically gets more expensive as we age, now's the time to buy. Policy Genius gives you a smarter way to find and buy the right coverage for you and your family. We personally use Policy Genius. Me and my husband, we were able to get insurance so fast. They walked us through all the steps. I can't imagine having to do it without them. I recall having to work with insurance agents when looking at insurance policies before, and it was hard to trust them and giving me the right coverage because I knew they were working off of commission. And I was like, am I getting all this coverage for no reason? With Policy Genius, what's so great is that they work for you. So there's no hidden fees or anything like that. You know, they're going to try to find you the best policy for you. Policy Genius was built to modernize life insurance industry. Their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from top companies like AIG and Prudential in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $17 a month or for $500,000 of coverage.
$17 a month, Angel?
That's what
For
they
a half
said.
a million?
For a half a meal. And Policy Genius has licensed agents who can help you find options that offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. There's no added fees and your personal information is private. No wonder they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net. You deserve a smarter way to find and buy it. Head to policygenius.com or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com.
Oh, yeah. All right, next up. This video went crazy. Mr. Beast posted a video at the time of taping that was 2 days ago. 60 million views. Let me double check and make sure I was right. I'm pretty sure that's right. 62 million videos. 62 million views. Views. And the video was 1,000 blind people see for the first time. That boy, Mr. Beast, paid for restorative eye surgery for 1,000 people who had varying versions of blindness. Most of them were fixed with what he called a pretty simple surgery. They just didn't have the money to afford it. In the United States, Kenya, Mexico, I believe Indonesia, and Brazil.
And Kevin, he didn't stop there, though.
What else he do, Angel?
Kevin, after giving people the surgery for them to see, he gave one man $10,000.
Wow.
He gave another young
Let
boy.
no cataract formed against anyone prosper.
Come on. He let one boy who ain't never been able to drive, he bought him a Tesla.
God.
One of the kids was like, I just ain't been able to drive. And he was like, when you get out, you'll have a Tesla.
Get
We
out.
were like, I mean, when you get out of surgery.
Oh, I was like,
No, okay.
listen, all right.
He gave one of the places that were doing the surgeries, he gave them a donation of $100,000 so they could help even more
He
people.
did all this in January?
That's what he did. Listen, you know,
Listen, he got his write-off set for this year.
right? First quarter done.
God.
You know, I
Bro.
give back. I have my Mama Likes Men tees, and they'll be getting a purse at the end of their cohort. So I get it.
Specifically
When you
because the extra inventory that is
Yeah,
still in
we
the
gotta
garage.
get it out of the garage. So I get it when you're someone like a Mr. Beast, like myself, and you have a surplus, you gotta give back.
I bought 10 Marriage Be Hard books that I will be giving out that still need to get signed.
Oh, you know what? I need to do the same. I got 12.
So one of the people you
Next
know the
Tuesday,
sign
they'll be here.
like ERSN when you take the eye test.
Yeah.
He had somebody look at one when they had no eyes. I mean, they had eyes, they was not working, and they couldn't see what it says.
How did they, well, I mean,
What it said was, "You won $10,000." So they
were
come
able
out
to
the
read.
surgery. They got new eyes, and he say, "You won $10,000 with your new eyes. You got 10 bands."
Let me tell you what happened when I got LASIK, because I was damn near blind. What they showed me was the rest of my bill. That's what they said. You still owe us
Andrew's
$2,500.
like, I can't see. I need
It didn't work. It didn't take.
It did take the
Because your
jump
eye be
in.
really blurry after LASIK.
Mm.
Because I was like, "Is it okay?"
No, as bad as my sight was, I would have taken the blurry right after. My sight was so bad before LASIK that I was like, I'll take the foggy. Cause I could still like read stuff with the
If you took
fog.
the fog, could you get some money back?
Nah, they weren't gonna give me no money back. I need to get these checked. It's been almost 20 years since I got my LASIK.
You was in there early.
In 2006.
You was in there early.
Wow.
Then that wasn't early. It wasn't, but like they were now a lot more people were doing all laser surgeries because they were doing it with the knife right before that, where they were actually cutting.
With
the
like a
first layer.
scalpel?
It was like think of, when you put a camera on the tracks,
Mhm.
think of
A
them
dolly.
putting tracks on your eye and then sliding a blade across
Oh,
it.
it was like
How they cut
peeling.
meat. Yes. Yeah, it was disgusting. When I saw the video of how they did it, I
I'd
said, well,
probably
y'all not
throw
doing that to me.
I'd probably throw up.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird because they make you watch the video, and I looked at my own video after, and they sliced off a thinly sliced layer of my eyeball.
It was like
Pulled that
pastrami.
flat back.
Yeah. Put it back on.
Like
It's quick though.
smoothed over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes less than 10 minutes.
It is
Really?
the fastest surgery ever.
And the recovery time is very
Quick as
quick.
hell. It's
Like
very
within
quick.
24 hours, you pretty
can
much
see.
feel good. I mean, you could see right after, but I mean, like I had if you get water in your eye and you see like that halo around
that's-
stuff.
uh-huh.
I had that at night for a while.
For real bad, yeah.
But then that went away. Now my eyes are regular. But here's the thing about Mr. Beast that was crazy.
Oh yeah, because that's what we're talking about now. I'm sorry.
For whatever reason on Twitter, and because maybe Twitter is a cesspool full of cynics, this video pushed people over the edge. This dude tweeted something about this is demonic. That Mr. Beast, he said there's something so demonic about this, and I can't even articulate
Why
what
do
it is.
people just want to be angry?
The thing is, Mr. Beast tweeted this. He said, Twitter, rich people should help others with their money. Me, okay, I'll use my money to help people, and I promise to give away all my money before I die. Every single penny. Twitter, Mr. Beast is bad. And people were like, yes. Like
They're like, you get it.
you sometimes I'd be like, Twitter, just let that boy fix them eyes.
They don't want it.
Have Jeff Bezos fixed 1,000 eyes?
No.
I ain't seen Jeff Bezos.
He's ruined millions.
Yes.
Staring at the screens.
Ruining them.
I-
Jeff Bezos could kill another 10,000 eyes, 100,000 eyes. But what he said, I'm going to take a dildo to space instead. And you guys are going to help pay for it. And I still be buying my stuff, but I can complain because Amazon Prime be bringing stuff fast to me. But I know I'm helping them take dildos to space.
I also like the coupon. Sometimes like a surprise, like apply 10% or take the 10
What
off.
you want me to
when
do,
you add it to the
Josh?
cart. At that point, well, I would say my one note for that. Just give me that price. Don't make
Just give me
click a
that
box.
price. I'm sorry, but doggone Prime.
Mhm.
So, question: if you all were as rich as Mr. Beast, what would be your give back? What would be the thing that to be impactful and to make a difference? What would it be?
Like fix blindness on his level, or what my philanthropy be?
What
my charity be?
Yes. What would your
What would Kev's?
what
Kev's
would be like? This is
philanthropy?
impactful. Like this will be something that I feel like
I-
will be synonymous with his name. For life.
I would build proper housing for migrant workers.
For who?
for migrant workers.
Oh,
But that's
good.
family. That's like because I mean, one, I know how some of them live when they have to come out here and work, but
Uh-huh.
also like that's how my grandpa came out here and worked and started
I like
the
it.
lineage.
What about you, Kevin? What's your thing?
I was gonna say build proper housing for migrant workers. But when
Josh
said
already
that, I
got
was just
it.
like, dang it. What are the chances that we have the same thing? I would probably when I was in Denver one time, the hotel next to us, somebody bought it and made it remodeled it and made it a hotel for where homeless people could live.
Mhm.
I think housing would be what I want to do. Somebody did this, by the way, a little aside, but on the topic what you did. They threw a day party for homeless people in LA because he was like, everything for them is just like food and supplies. Why can't we do that, but also like have fun? So you got a DJ, dancers, party stuff, and the people seem to be having a great time. And I was like, damn, that is cool. Like, let's also just give them a good time in addition to food and stuff. But I think one thing Warwick Dunn, one of my favorite college athletes from ever, he went to Florida State. He's made like a lot of houses for for single mothers. I think proper housing is such a building block for a better life.
Well,
right?
it's like the number one thing that I think is potentially taken for granted. Not that we take it for granted, but we never have to worry about that hot shower, the
hot shower, roof,
Mm-hmm.
food. Like if you just had a roof and food, that's human nature. Like safety, food, those are the like instinctual. That's what you need to feel safe. And I feel like if I could help people have houses, I probably would do that.
Those are good.
What would you do?
It's not housing people, even though those are good ones. It's going to be something very geared towards Black women. Sorry, everybody else.
You'll be okay.
I'm so not sorry though.
Probably like maybe creating like birthing centers for Black moms to ensure their safety and their proper care, or kind of create maybe like a school like Oprah, but in America specifically for young Black girls to just be able to be girls and not be adultified so early. It's definitely going to be Black woman geared, I'm pretty sure. And maybe actually the same thing if I went the school route, because I, as a forever student and someone who keeps going back to school, possibly like creating schools either geared towards specifically Black girls or Black boys, not actually the same, like very different, to like really enhance their educational system, because I feel like education is like the huge gap that as far as in with money is like, if you can keep us from knowing how the system works, you're going to keep us from making the system work in our benefit or for our favor. So something like that. Healthcare education.
I was going to say, I wonder if there's like something with a data. I mean, obviously not specifically because of HIPAA, but like healthcare bills.
Man, they be crippling. They be so. When I worked at the bank, so many people who were like bankrupt or in collections, so many of them started from an unforeseen healthcare bill, like some health scare, and their insurance didn't cover it a lot, and it's just like you get a $200,000 bill, $100,000 bill, or even $50,000 bill, and people try to pay that. They're like, I don't have that, and I can never pay that. I just like your life's just ruined. You know what I'm saying? So that is good too. Also, I would love to like have a studio. I be watching these videos on TikTok of this guy's a producer, and he's like has an after school. He works in after school care, and he having the kids be making beats and stuff. Them kids be in heaven making beats and rapping and doing creative stuff. Like so much of it is just access and ability, like access to the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Accessibility to the stuff. And they'd be maybe rapping, making beats, producing, engineering. Like if you have some creative outlet and the other stuff, food, housing, then you can have a different life.
So I think I told y'all this before. So the master's that I got in arts administration is because my goal, like when I'm in my 60s or 70s, when I'm really retired, is to start a performing arts after school program
Yeah.
where
Like
there,
Debbie Allen.
yes, but not just in dance.
Yeah,
in like music and acting, using not here in LA, in places where you don't have so many things at your fingertips,
Yeah.
where they can get tutoring, but also get like real training to be able to do the things that they kind of see on TV that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And also give them the knowledge. Like you work on a set for the first time and you see all these positions that you never heard of.
Yep.
We hear about directors, we hear about actors, we hear about costumers, and we might know that there's somebody doing sound. There are like 50 other positions
So many
just
other
on
people.
set.
So
Yeah,
many
I
other
mean,
people
like,
working.
back when I interned at Awesomeness and I walked in the door, I was like, oh, this YouTube channel is it's like a regular business office.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you never know that until you get to have that opportunity to get your foot in the door.
1,000%.
Um,
And that's all deaf is when he interned, but he wouldn't get people lunch. So
specifically just Kevin.
that was right
That's
after.
That's
Yeah.
good. You
Because
stand to those.
Kev, he didn't ever look at me in the eye when he asked for stuff.
Why would I?
So
You're beneath me, intern.
That is terrible.
And that's why he didn't get it. But then he got a job because I respected him. Friend of the pod, Smokey Robinson,
is he?
has a new, everybody's a friend of the pod until they're not. He has a new album coming out.
Let's
The
get
title, you
Smoke.
curious, Josh, what the title is? Because me and Angel know. We was listening to some music.
Oh,
Big Smoke, Big L's,
Gasms.
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 Yeah.
Gasms.
Like short for
I don't know.
It made my coochie lips go. When I saw the title.
What's wrong with me?
They said
Gasms.
no.
So, of course, while me and Angel were hanging out this morning waiting for you, Josh, did we listen to the lead single?
Oh
Of
yeah.
course we did. Do you guys want to hear the lead single, We Don't Have Each Other?
Mm.
Of course.
Wake up in the morning and there's love laying there. Take up.
the beat's pulsating.
Don't feel like staying there. Imagine
I like it.
being without you. You know you got everything I think I'll ever need. I love every little thing about you.
Come on, hi-hat.
What do we have if we don't have each other? Say no.
Oh, sorry.
Have anything if we don't have each other?
Yeah.
What do we have if we don't have each other? We don't have,
We don't have anything at all.
if we don't have each other.
Let me tell you what, Angel. There's some women in Whispering Pines.
Oh.
Boy, them dry parts have been made new. Because you know you grew up on Smokey. Geraldine, Bertha, they giving Smokey big cat.
Listen, they are loving it. They're like, take that. What's that brown stuff they use to clean the thing when you get in the
Iodine.
Is it iodine or biotin? Oh, yeah, iodine. They're like, rub it down there.
Oh,
Get me ready.
Smokey light
Clean it
skin
up.
with green eyes. Oh, he giving out some gasms, all right.
This is big light skin energy. This
That
thing-
boy said, I got green eyes. New album, Gasms.
This is I ain't gotta try hard. I'm light skinned.
I'm taking you to Luby's. These people who have dinner at 3:45, I went ahead and had my supper because I'm gonna watch my Judge Judy and my program. These people say programs. Now, Smokey, you go over here and beat this cat up because I got to watch my programs now.
Ain't nothing getting beat up. Let me tell you.
Softly lean into me.
There you go. Just like this song. That is the sex. It's like this. If we own each other. That's how slow them pumps are.
It don't really get hard no more. Just rub it up against me.
Stuff it in there and
Just
pull it out.
Put that gummy worm and just
Why you always?
mash
We
it.
right there. There you go.
Mash it.
Put
Mash
the
it.
iPad down there was blood.
Mash it in against me.
Mash it.
Ma-
Just go ahead and
Yeah.
Go ahead and
just throw it at the door.
You talking about they out there popping out them dentures. Come on. If we don't have each other.
Velveteen Round. Come on, Smokey. I seen you down at the Fox Theater. Oh, must have been 68. Now we getting to some 69 or Smokey.
Come on.
Is that Insure or you just happy to see me? Oh, that is Insure. I keep it in my pocket, actually.
That'll work too.
It actually is Insure. I'm on a soft diet. I ain't really had solids in a while. Go over there and have me my medicine, Smokey.
He's like, I can't see. I got cataracts. It don't matter.
Mr. Beast was supposed to do my eyes.
He ran out of money. Gave a boy a Tesla. That's all right. That soft singing he's giving, that is you. You'll never lose your voice singing like that.
No.
Pretty Pisces said they're throwing Depends at Smokey.
What they're throwing depends. Yes, big soft.
That was my second favorite song. This gang banging. This was Smokey was in his bag.
He's like, I remember a good gangbang.
Big Casio energy.
Wasting your time, drinking the time, smoking that dope, drinking that dope.
Who is producing this music?
Huh?
Who's producing this music?
Smokey.
The demo button number 2 on the Casio. 2. Yeah. Banging. Come on. The gang banging. The harmonies come in so loud and not mixed.
Staying out late. Y'all about to
Preaching that hate.
Mother, killing your brother. Wait.
The Charlie Brown kids was killing to this.
Banging.
He said drinking wine was bad in this.
Yeah, because it was.
Drinking that wine.
Oh, come on. This is that big body roll energy.
Babies are dying. A child at play got in the way. Innocent children.
You have the lyrics?
Somebody
I'm like,
killed
why do you know?
them.
Why do you know?
Gang, bang, gang.
I thought you were just guessing. I was like, dang, girl. How do you know?
No, I know this song.
How do you know
Bang,
Innocent
bang.
Children was next?
Gang, bang, gang.
Gang bang,
Gang,
gang bang, gang.
gang, bang, gang.
This goes on for 4 more minutes.
Yeah.
Gang, bang,
He had
gang.
locks.
That's when he was like, I'm a light-skinned nigga with locks. Y'all ain't seen this since that Janet Jackson video.
And
Okay.
green eyes.
Yeah. Listen, Smokey look good.
Why you name that album Gasm, Smokey? Smokey is 82
Uh-huh.
years old. He was on DJ Vlad.
He's 82, talking
He-
about gasms.
You have one gasm too much, you can go on to meet him. You'll be-
Yes.
oh, oh. You gonna see white light, all right?
Oh,
Ain't nothing coming out there but dust. When he busts, it's gonna be like LeBron James when he throws that chocolate. Smoky.
Oh.
He's smoky, all right. He busts out like an old carburetor. Whoo, whoo,
Oh man.
whoo.
No.
Jesus.
It's like the styrofoam popcorn. Just pooping out, if anything. I hope
You
he
think
ain't
you'll be
doing
having
nothing.
sex at 82?
I hope not. I want to be done with it by that time. I want to have had all the sex. What else is there left?
I don't. I think by 82, I'll be like, nah, girl. Now I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of stuff to get ready for this. Now just let me alone. Right? Just let me watch my TikToks.
Right.
I ain't got time to be fooling with you. And you know this old peen ain't worked since the kid's great grand was born.
They gonna have to invent something else. Like I don't know how many nuts can you bust?
Bust a nut.
Bust a
Because like
nut.
when you 82, now Smokey look good for his age. Like
he looks
moving
great.
around.
Oh, he could holler.
But get in.
He could holler. I was like, I was doing that.
Getting into the bed and doing
too.
this. Ooh.
You can slip a disc on that first pump.
I hope me and Melissa, listen, by about 82, we could just hold hands. Do you watch The Last of Us?
Why was I thinking the same
Girl!
thing right before you said that?
Did you see this last
I saw the
episode?
last episode and I knew what was going to happen. I said, there's only two things that
Oh!
either this is evil or I'm about to see what I think I'm about to see. And sure
Oh,
enough,
gay sex.
old, big, old, thick white men.
Thick gay. I mean, I signed up for The Last of Us to watch zombie murder.
They're spoiling for everybody in the chat, by the way.
Well, turn it off because I'm going to say it was Sunday. This doggone show was about zombie murder. I didn't know they was gay.
I knew it.
I said, hold on. He poured that wine for that man. He said, a man that knows how to pair boulanger or something with rabbit. I was like, what is boulanger? I don't know. I'm not that man.
I know why.
No, you ain't for me.
He knew he was gay. He knew he ain't been with him. He saw that man through all that guns and gruff.
He was like,
He saw him for who he was.
and he laid his big old body on top of him. I
Did
said,
he?
Marcus, how much they gonna have to pay you for a big grown man to lay across you shirtless while you shirtless? He said, more than they're willing to pay me.
When I tell you, they fought together and died. That man had cancer or something like it.
Mhm.
And then they had a Romeo and Juliet thing. I said, this was touching.
There's no way I'm doing that.
You ain't gonna die with Marcus?
And he ain't gonna get to die either. You ain't get to choose.
He was dying already.
Well, we gonna watch it happen together. You gonna tell me how I got to kill you? No, sir.
He said, if you love me how I want to be loved. Murder?
I get to choose how I love you, nigga.
Murder?
How about this? You want to die? I'm gonna throw you out there and let you find the peoples. Bet you wouldn't want that.
I said, whew.
You ain't about to have that on my conscience. And then in my days, I'm still in good health.
Still in sickness. Good health.
Somebody else cute might run up in here needing help.
They gonna be a zombie or a murderer. That's it. The funny thing about this movie, them married people have nobody else in the world. They still arguing. Nobody.
3 years later, you know what? You never listen.
I said, what? Even in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, married folks still gonna be fussing.
Still gonna
I
be
said I want to pay the house. You never let me do anything. I said, boy, men and women win, women. The arguments are the same.
It's gonna be the same. We gonna find
we
something
got
to
to
argue
save the paint. We gonna have friends. Where? Where we gonna have friends in a zombie apocalypse?
I've been talking to someone on the radio. She seemed really nice.
Marriage be hard, even when everyone is dead.
They're like, no.
Them folks was still arguing.
Absolutely.
Where you gonna go? Going out there.
He never made it to Boston.
Going out there and get dead.
He was like, He was like, I'm not a whore. So once I
once I give you this butt,
once I put my pain in you,
or you put it in me, or however we gonna do it,
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Soon.
That man made him some lunch. He said, "You is gay, ain't you? You don't be making no rabbit."
Be gay too. Had I been roaming in the wilderness by myself with zombies, how do you like it? What do you need me to do?
Gasms.
Smoking that dude.
You'd be gay if there was just you and another woman?
I would be gay. I would be gay for a man. I would, if you like you, so you like the penetration. Let me grow something, and I'm gonna show you something. If I don't wax my mustache or my beard, I'll shave my head.
Would you let your mustache go in the zombie apocalypse?
That's the first thing I'm letting grow in. The first thing, and y'all should already know what the second thing is. I am not worried about it.
Angel, you gonna look like my grandma. I don't know what happened and what age, but sometime in my childhood, she was like, I ain't doing this no more. Looked like George Clooney.
Yeah.
She had the most give me a kiss, but it's prickly. It would never curl over to smooth.
Don't do your grandma like
It
this,
was
man.
Grandma Jack knew she had a beard. She had the whole little 5 o'clock.
Listen, that's exactly.
She like George Clooney and Michael Clayton. I
And-
said, Grandma, it's spiky.
It's zombie apocalypse. I'm not worried about none of that. Now I will keep my twist out, but outside of that,
He told him now, get your butt in that shower. You've been living here alone. You must. I'm gonna give you some butt, but not no
you
stinking
hear
butt.
how quick his feet went once he realized he was like, he ran. He's like, "Whoa, I'll get some booty." Ooh,
On the first day.
yes.
Oh, you throwing it in for some rabbit and wine. Go rabbit and wine got your legs all tooted, ain't it? You just throw them legs in for rabbit and wine for anybody.
He was too excited. He's like, "I've been here
That
for
man
a couple of days, for a couple of years by myself.
that
I want what you're offering."
this man, I don't know, this is gonna sound terrible because it's not romantic, but in the context of the story, it was. He said, I hated the world. I was glad everybody was dead.
Yes.
Until you came along. I said, is that love? That man was happy. He was killing zombies like Home Alone. He was in heaven. Zombie touched the thing, got shot in the head.
Yes.
Was like,
As he was eating. Well, all right. That worked.
now I had my life and I fulfilled my purpose. I said,
Yeah. It was beautiful. I mean,
give me
listen.
regular zombies and scares. I'm not prepared to deal with this emotional stuff by myself. I said, dang, would I die for Melissa if she had cancer? If it was just after all that life, would I kill myself?
Would you?
Probably. At that age, because all I got to do is think about you being gone and still deal with zombies.
You would kill yourself?
Hmm.
Nah, I would listen to Smokey. Smoking that dope. Doing that coke. No, without the way his situation was set up, I'd be fine. For
He
a
was
while longer.
set.
I'm talking about all the arts and crafts that I have been wanting to do.
Bearded Angel in a zombie apocalypse just painting.
Oh my God, I'm painting. I'd have so many things crocheted and knitted. I'd learn how to box braid. I'd have the cleanest. You hear me? Knotless braids too. All of it. I would know how to do all the things.
I'd probably be 380 pounds. Outside, if there was no scarcity thing,
There'd be
with
no food.
no society to bother me, I'd be like, this is all I've ever wanted. Have my shirt off and nobody to point and
I
laugh.
bet you would be in the best shape of your life, and you'd be even more mad because nobody would be there to see.
Oh, that would be torture.
You would be ripped.
If I was like Will Smith and I Am Legend and
Yes,
nobody to see it,
you'd
I
be
would get the
ripped.
zombies. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna fix y'all. I'm gonna get y'all healed because I finally got it. All it took was the whole destruction of the entire
I'm
world.
gonna scrape off the little stuff over the eyes. Look at me. Look.
Look at me. I need y'all to be healed. Let me get Juanita Bynum's
Look at these
intercessory.
abs. Look at them. Come on, y'all. You be sending Polaroid. You taking Polaroids and staple them to the back of the zombies. Now spread it out over the world. Spread it out. Yes, exactly. Like this is the new viral. Y'all show the world what I look like.
God. That's
Mhm.
hilarious.
Yeah. But no, I was thinking the same thing. All of a sudden, when we were talking about 82 years old, I was like them old white men.
That was an episode of television. I am thoroughly enjoying the show. HBO is in their bag. They got a show coming out called Black Lady Sketch Show season 3,
4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4.
Yeah.
It's been 4.
Yeah. Sky Townsend had 2 seasons, and
Oh, because the first one was in 2020.
First one was
Winter
before
was in
20.
2020.
I thought it dropped before 20. I thought it was 2019. No, I was pregnant. No, I had Amar. 2019 was the first season.
Really?
Mm-hmm,
Quinta was in 2 or 1.
1.
She left. Then Ashley Nicole was in 3.
Yeah.
Dang, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fourth
good.
season. 4th season. Yeah.
All right.
Smoking that.
We have more ads?
No, we only
Okay.
had 2.
How much time is left?
Probably like 10 minutes.
Okay, this is a fun story.
Gang banging.
This is the.
We're not gonna talk about that movie.
I'm gonna save it for this.
Okay.
Yeah. This is hilarious. I saw this morning when I woke up at 4:00. Something you don't see every day. An assistant coach, Josh, you got to put this video in too.
Okay.
Assistant coach on a JV girls basketball team impersonated a 13-year-old player on the team in a game. The coach is no longer an employee of the Portsmouth School District. The funniest thing about this video is the woman was cooking. She's 23, scoring layups. She got fouled and scored, and she was like, "Boo!" I said, "Why are you cooking these children?"
Why is she pretending to be a student?
She was playing against 13-year-olds, and she was cooking them. It was just great.
Why? And you
I
just
said,
like,
why?
I love it.
I said, "Why are you shooting so well and doing count it when you're playing against children?"
Because she
Did bang, bang. I said, "Why are you doing all this?"
She's having a blast.
I said, "This is." Listen, I be watching my son play, and I be like, "Man, I miss the days." But I don't miss the days so much that I want to go dominate actual children. I just miss when I got to play high school basketball. I don't want to go and play kids of the world today.
Why not?
I'm 40 almost.
We had a basketball game going on in our backyard. Now, mind you, we don't have a basketball goal. And by the way our house is situated, we can't because the goal would probably go over the fence down the hill.
Mhm.
So my kids, because they have a little bit of the ghetto in them from their mother via DNA, they made 2 fake basketball hoops. One was the bushes by our fountain. And the other was their little Jeep that they can drive, right? So they were on opposite sides. The twins decide they're gonna play little Marcus. Well, he decides I'm gonna play y'all.
Yeah.
Little Marcus is like 32-0 because he's just
On the imaginary hoop, he's still killing them.
Oh yeah, because he's shooting into the Jeep, and as long as the ball lands in the Jeep and doesn't bounce out, it's counted. So Kai's had enough. He goes and gets one of the bicycles and puts it on top of the Jeep. He then goes and gets a gymnastics mat to cover the hoop. Then when Marcus kept scoring, he throws, he says, "Back up on, break your ankles," because he has now the scooter, and he throws it at Marcus so he can dribble down the
little razor scooter.
Yes, he picks it up with one hand. He was like, "Back up or I'm breaking your ankles." Proceeds to throw and hit his brother with the scooter.
Did he really?
Yes. Marcus was like, "Mom, he hit me." I was like, "Well, I guess
told you to back
he was very clear about his new strategy, and you didn't listen to him." It was the funniest game of basketball. My little twins got cooked so bad,
Oh my
even
God.
when they were cheating. So I stopped dribbling. Somebody said, "Oh, he is traveling like he's got all the sky miles in the world. He's just holding the ball like he's playing football." It's the best to play people that suck or that at least not as good as you. Then you can have more fun.
I can't imagine playing against 13-year-olds though. And the thing that's funny is the coach, like apparently she used to be an assistant coach, and the coach let her play, like the actual coach of the team.
Yeah.
Like she didn't even fake high school. She must have just been like, "I'm tired of losing.
Yeah.
You go in here and cook these 13-year-olds.
Yeah. Listen, her little teammates, they're like, "We're just going to let you do all the work."
Oh my God. It was so funny, man. I missed that.
I think you could go into and impersonate 13-year-olds. I don't think they would be able to tell the
Honestly,
difference.
Angel, I think I got about 3 or 4 rundowns. And then I'm gonna be smoking that smoke. I can't hang out with children with athletic stuff. I be watching LeBron James' son play.
Bronny,
I'll be like,
I want to
"Yo,
go to one of his games.
bro, y'all playing basketball different than
Man.
they dunk a
He is in
lot.
high school balling
Josh.
like that,
Dunking hard.
man.
Dunking hard. We wasn't dunking.
No,
I seen probably 5 dunks in my high school career.
and that's because the kid was already 6'8", and
They-
he didn't really have to like.
And it was
there was
always
no
fast
athleticism.
breaks.
Like yes,
They be dunking on people, catching lobs,
posterized.
dunking 5 times in a game.
What's crazy is the fact that they cover high school games now.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
And they have rankings.
Oh yeah,
My husband was like, "Yeah, I saw him playing on TV." I said, "On TV?"
LeBron James really helped that actually.
I'm
Because
sure
I
he
remember
did.
watching, that was the
Game.
first time I remember watching a high school game on TV in real time
When he was
when he was playing. Since then, it still happens, but I don't remember just being like, "I'm gonna watch this random Ohio basketball team
Mhm.
in Washington.
Yeah.
But LeBron's games were on ESPN
Dang, that's crazy.
in high school.
And
And he's still in the NBA.
They'll put the CIF or state if Sierra Canyon goes. Somebody will pay for it.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
no, they got the money. I don't know what Sierra Canyon gonna do when LeBron James's kids leave.
They'll
They'll
be
have
okay.
everybody.
They're,
Because Scottie
no,
Pippen's son
be
goes
fine.
there. Carmelo. They
no,
always.
they're still gonna play well. It's just not the same type of attention
Oh,
that
no,
they're
no,
getting with LeBron.
Absolutely.
I mean, they were getting that attention like the year or two before.
BJ Boston played
Yeah.
there. They've been putting NBA talent in there, but
It's like it had the exact same notoriety, but they'll still have
Yeah.
all eyes on them.
I mean, that is where kids go to play ball that are trying to get drafted. I'm just saying, I feel like I've heard more about them now that his
Oh, you're
kids
absolutely
are
right.
here,
You're not wrong.
more
absolutely
than
right.
I'm like, goodness gracious, they
and
those are
LeBron be
still
at the game
babies.
sometimes. So
Well,
it'd be like, we gonna cover it just in case he be there. And Savannah be there. I don't be there.
You don't be there.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I'd be wanting to go, but I'd be like, it's kind of weird to go watch somebody else's kid play basketball. I watch my own son play basketball.
I mean, technically, the NBA, it's just watching people's kids play basketball.
They're grown adult children.
You're right. One of the worst parts about getting old that I wasn't prepared for, it's not really the worst, it's just really interesting, is watching NFL players and NBA players' sons
Oh,
be
man.
in the NFL and NBA.
Mm.
And I'd be like, I watch your daddy play. Like Marvin Harrison Jr., I watched his dad's almost his whole career, and now he's probably going to go in the NFL after this next season.
Bron's getting fed up because he's at the age now where I think it was somebody on the Kings
It was hilarious.
was like, "Oh man, my dad played with you."
He said,
I
your
saw
first
that.
game. It was so good.
He's like, "Why would you say that?"
He said, don't you feel old?
Yeah.
You know what's the worst for me getting old is that seeing the basketball players and one of them might be cute and realizing I am way too old to be
That's
thinking
a
that they're
child.
cute.
That's a
I'm
20
like,
year
well,
old.
that's a baby.
That's a baby now,
That's
Angel.
a baby. All I could do is teach her some things.
Get me out of here, Angel. You're out of here.
You about to be 43, Angel,
I am
and that baby is 20.
right. And that's what
She's
happened. And that's what happened. I'll be like, well,
It
bless the
happened
Lord.
quick, didn't it?
It did.
I'd be like, dang, you're about to be 40, and I feel good.
I'm about to be
Yeah.
30. My 20 is gone.
You about to be 30, Josh,
That is crazy.
with a mortgage.
I know.
He drives wherever you want to go. If he want to leave here and drive to San Diego, nobody can stop him.
Nobody
He can eat
stop
ice
him.
cream for breakfast.
You shouldn't though.
No, I don't.
All right. We love y'all. Bald and the Beautiful Patreon next. We're going to be talking about you people.
You people.
So if you ain't seen it, don't pull up yet if you don't want to be spoiled. For those of you who are upset that we spoiled The Last of Us, our apologies. But also, the internet rule is basically, if it came out Sunday night and it's Monday,
The only thing that really gets
It's
like a
over.
week pass is like Marvel or
it only gets the weekend.
mm,
But big shows on HBO by the next
HBO.
morning.
It's the night of. You're
the night of.
You're seeing spoilers.
Yeah. So
That's
I
fair.
apologize. I could have said spoiler alert, but
Oh well.
I figured it was Tuesday. Y'all seen it if you loved it. Anyway, Patreon will see you. Vote for me for NAACP.
Vote for Pedro.
If not, I'll lose and it will be your fault
Alrighty.
because I can't vote for myself enough to win. I love you all. Bye.
Bye bye.
Gang banging.
Huh?
Gang.